With permission, I've asked to go through my wife's purse and to show you some of her day-to-day survival items that the modern woman needs. Of course, the checkbook is always there, and her purse with driver's license and credit card and some cash in there. On the side pocket, she keeps an extra 25 and $1 bills to pay for tips and small items. With that in mind, most women carry aspirin, and she carries some, which is a godsend in its own right. And of course, most women carry Kleenex. She also carries wipes, things like that, because again, she might be out at the ranch, and those things are worth their weight in gold, especially if you can't get to a bathroom, to say the least. Things like this are worth their weight in gold. Another thing she likes to carry is Bandaids. Now, not the regular Bandaids that came with it, but she puts her own style of different sizes and everything, and they are medicated bandages is what she carries. But and she just uses it, makes a nice small compact place to be able to have everything like that. Another thing my wife carries is gum. She wants to be able to chew some gum, get a little quick energy, a sugar shot if you will. Now, she doesn't smoke, and my wife has never smoked in her life, but she does carry a small lighter, and you'd be surprised. She said a number of times it was worth its weight in gold when she needed to light something, and no one else had that lighter. One thing she has is a small knife, a little switchblade. It's under the length. It's just an 1.5 inch blade, so it's legal in the state of Nebraska anyway, a nice little switchblade. And quick one-handed opening capability to do some serious cutting if you would have to on whatever project. And speaking of projects, she also carries epoxy. Something breaks, epoxy is worth its weight in gold, and she said she's had to glue things back together for herself that she's broke or for others, and she said, boy, having that rather than have to go to the store, you know, or something like that, is worth its weight in gold. A good flashlight in her purse. And of course, we're kind of a specialty type out here, but we do have, and my wife and I do run into rattlesnakes every once in a while. And so having a having a rattlesnake bite kit is something to be considered, because they are worth their weight in gold, you know, if you would ever get bit. And it also works for a bee bite. So she does carry those. She has a camera in there, including the capability of film, and so she has that. As far as self-defense goes, she does have a small little pepper spray. She likes to go for walks, so she just grabs that and throws that in her pocket if she's not taking the purse, and that gives her plan B if attacked, because rest assured, neither she or I are going to outrun a dog anymore, not that we ever could, but this would allow us to keep a bad dog from, you know, becoming a very serious danger to us most of the time. And it would also stop an attacker, though here in McCook we really don't have that problem, but it's nice to have the backup. And it's a lightweight little thing to be carried. All sorts of things that she carries for a daily basis, and nothing is overweight or anything, fits into the purse easily. And I'm not saying you need it or that us gentlemen need everything that's sitting here, but it's an idea to open discussion of what you might want for a survival on a daily basis. Not that you're going to be out in the woods or at the North Pole or in the Amazon, but rather just in your day-to-day living. And women have that down pat. Thousands of years they have had to have their own basic survival skills and tools. And they still do today, and I hope you learn from them, because they have a lot of wisdom to give you if you would but listen.